Hello. Hi guys. Welcome. Come in guys. Welcome. I'm sniffling because I literally, new year, new me, but like it's always saying me, but I never feel the need to have like strong New Year's resolutions, whatever. But this year, I'm just amazing, and I'm just doing what needs to be done. I'm taking my Apple Watch off right now. I just finished running. Well, I went to work and then I was running. And let me tell y'all, let me look it up actually. What the degrees is right now? It's 33. Oh my god. All of it is like 30. It's 33 degrees. Let me see what it feels like. It feels like 31. Okay, kind of the same. But it's 33 degrees. It feels like 31. And yeah, I was like, I'm feeling real productive today. I'm just feeling amazing today. So I'm like, let me go to run. Let me record my podcast because I've been wanting to, and I'm playing around. But, I needed to. I ran. Okay, so I was literally running, and my phone paused. I don't know how, but shout out to my Apple Watch. It kept going. So I don't know why I put a passcode on my Apple Watch, like somebody trying to steal my Apple Watch, because I could barely even get into my Apple Watch. So yeah, so I ran. Hello, where's the end? I ran 2.8 miles. One day I ran, summertime. It's easy for me to run in it, obviously, but I think I'm literally allergic to cold. But yeah, I try to at least like 3 miles a day. And I was writing like my goals for the year, and I'm gonna try to run never limit yourself, I'm going to run 30 miles each month. Okay, I can do it, because I wrote it down and I said 30. I said, let me calculate that a little bit. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense, but dream big, and not even dream, I'm gonna do it. So I kind of crossed it out and wrote 15, but forget that. I'm gonna do, oh my god, I had my wallet, it was gonna drop. I am gonna do 15 because that's what I said. I'm gonna do 30 because that's what I said. Forget the 15. I'm actually cross out the 15 again. Let me cross that out and put 30 because I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna do what I said I'm gonna do. So yeah, that's that. But guys, hey guys, hi guys, hi everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, whatever time that you're listening to this. I'm so grateful and so thankful that you're spending time listening to me right now. Even though my voice might sound a little stuffy and my nose is definitely freezing. But I'm so thankful that you're here and that you took the time to listen to me and to better yourself in any capacity that means to you. Welcome to another episode of Therapy Wasn't in the Budget. My name is Jordan Lockwood. I don't even know why I said my last name. My name is Jordan Nicole, and I'm the founder of I forgot my intro because I haven't recorded a podcast in mad long, and I was playing around, but I'm being serious this year. But what else did I say? Yeah, we're just gonna talk about stuff. This podcast is sponsored by The Happy Project, which is a nonprofit that promotes mental health awareness while giving back to the community through service and wellness. Thank you very much. And yeah, so it's the new year. It is my phone's not working for some reason, but it's January 5th at right now it's 5:54, and yeah, it's a Tuesday. It's currently dark outside, but honestly, with daylight savings, it gets darker earlier. When I first started working in October, November, it was getting dark. I kid you not, it was getting dark at literally 2 p.m., 3 o'clock, 2:58, 3:05. It was pitch black outside. I'm confused. I'm not even home yet. It's dark. But now, like, I left today. After work, I went running. It was like 5:15. It was still a little light. Nah, I dragged it. It was like 4:30, 4:45. It was still a little light. And it just got dark at like 5:30, like dark. But, you know, the street lights. Shout out to the street lights. So yeah, I'm fine. But I did wear all black, which is kind of crazy. So I'm gonna wear, I have like a white, because I'm wearing like, I had to bundle up. And tomorrow I'm gonna bundle up even more. But I have on like 2 pairs of pants, duh. And I have on a zip up, like a fleece. Not fleece. I don't know. Like a tight zip up. And I have a hoodie. And then I have like a little North Face jacket. Like, you know, like the little ones. The little fleece ones. But I have it is black. And I'm wearing black sweatpants. And I had a gray hoodie. But it was like up. But that's kind of dumb. So I'm not going to wear no black when you're running in the dark. Because that's crazy. Because somebody could snatch you. Or somebody could hit you. But nobody did that to me. Because I'm always on 10 toes. Because every time, like, I'll run in the street. Or I'll run across the street before I run next to somebody. I don't care if you're an old lady. I don't care if you're a man. I don't care. I don't care if you're a little kid. I'm gonna either speed up when I'm running by you, or turn on my music so I can hear my surroundings, or yeah, I'm gonna step away because I don't know what you are gonna do to me, and I'm not gonna wait around for me to find out. But yeah. So along with me running and, you know, just feeling good for the new year, I don't know, like something, I'm so for real, y'all. Something is in the air that I just feel like 2026. And, you know, everybody says that every year. But, I don't know. Did I say that about 2025? I don't know. I don't know if I said, like, it's going to be my year. But, you know, you have to say that every year. Because you have to set each year with good intentions. Every month. Like, it don't matter. Every day. You have to set everything that you start new, you have to sit with good intentions. So even if you say, yeah, I got a list of New Year's resolutions, that people never follow through the resolutions. You don't need to put New Year's resolutions. If that's what I need to do in order for me to get to where I need to be, I'm going to set my resolutions. Even if I don't succeed, even if I don't do them, that has nothing to do with you. I'm going to set my resolutions. So, yeah. So when I was at work, even though I was working, you know, I was thinking about, you know, work. But I was writing down little notes because I'm like, I need to get this out today. I need to do this podcast and I need to speak and I need to do this. So yesterday I was journaling and then I wrote like a little paragraph for my New Year's resolutions. But no, I actually said 2026 intentions. So the intentions that I set for this year are the following. And I always every year since, like, honestly, I don't even know. I was trying to look at my notes, but like, I don't know, I couldn't find it, but, because low-key, no, every time, when you're in your iCloud, your notes stay, because I won't say every time you get a new phone, your notes disappear, but I think my notes stayed, but, yeah, because I have notes from, like, literally, like, 2019, like, well, from my Sweet 16, whatever that year was, 2018, 2019, yeah, but, I always write, like, my year, what I want to achieve for the year, my goals for the year, like a bucket list for the year, literally every year. Like, I can, like, distinctly remember, like, when I wrote 2024. Oh my god, 2024 was a long time ago. Oh my god. But, yeah, 2024, like, when I did it in 2020, that makes sense. Whatever. For 2024, like, I did everything I said I was going to do that year. And last year, I did a lot, too. But I can't remember if I did one last year. But I really try to, you know, stick to what I say. And at least have, like, one big thing, whatever, for the year. But 2024, like, I completed a lot of stuff on my checklist. Last year, I don't know, I feel like it's every year. But when social media comes around and just, like, the time of reminiscing and you posting old stuff and just, like, however the vibe is in the world at that time, everybody's like, oh, this year sucked, this year da-da-da, this year da-da-da. Sorry guys, but this year, my year was like amazing. Like of course there's trials and tribulations, but girl, I had a great year. Girl, I graduated college. I don't even care if every other day before that was a bad day. The day I graduated, and every other day after that was a bad day. I graduated college, girl. It was a great year. Okay. Like, yeah, that was like, even though I was super duper uber sick on my graduation day, and me and my friend, shout out Ari, we would sit next to each other, like, for the ceremony, whatever. Our ceremony was literally 900 hours long, and we was literally, like, so tired, because, you know, it was senior week. Well, at my school, the greatest school on earth, we do, like, senior week the week before you graduate. So it's, like, just seniors on campus, and we just have, like, events back to back to back. So it's senior week. We're having all events. You know, we're like, you know, having fun the whole week. Girl, we got to graduation day. Girl, we tired. Look a hot mess. We just tired. Like, we just tired. And we was just, like, coughing the whole time. We was sick. We was just not feeling it. And it was forever. And then, like, once you walk across that stage, you're like, ah! Like, I felt 110%. And then sat back there and I felt it again. But, yeah, that was a great time. You know, shout out Hampton, the best school on earth. Shout out QT12. We did it, guys. We graduated this year. And, yeah, so 2025 will forever be in the books. Like, you can never, I don't know. I feel like you can never forget the year you graduated. Like, even when I graduated high school, I'm like, shout out class 2021. Like, we ate that. So, yeah, this was a good year. And then, I also feel like, now, like, in my life, in the era of my life that I'm in, especially my age, like, you become more conscious of stuff. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Because one of my coworkers, asked me, she was like, you know, what was your, because she's a little older than me, she was like, what's your favorite time of your life so far? And I was like, you know, I feel like the past, like, 2 years, like, this year, like, are really good years for me. And she's like, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying. I don't know what she was talking about. I don't know what I was talking about. But I just feel like the past, like, 3 years have been, like, really good. And the next 3 years are going to be even more amazing. Just because, and I think it's because I do whatever I want all the time. Like, I will never not do something I don't want to do. And I feel like before, like, especially when you're younger and, like, you feel like you have to achieve stuff and you feel like, you know, you got to do this, you got to do that. You don't really know how to say no or what you should do. And just having discernment in what you do. But, I never do what I don't want to do. I always, and especially if I'm doing something I don't want to do, I feel it, and I'm like, okay, next time, like, I am not going to do that because I don't feel good mentally in that space, and my heart is beating, I'm getting sweaty, I'm thinking really hard, I'm getting anxious every time I do the same thing. So, girl, I'm not going to do this anymore, and that's called growth. Thank you very much. But let's get back to what I was talking about. Resolutions. So, yes, guys, it's 2026, and that's literally insane. Because I'm my age and I'm not old or nothing, but, like, girl, I'm old. But, like, okay, I turned 23, guys. I know, crazy. And I feel like 22 was, like, all right, girl, like, you're literally 19. Like, 22, you're 19. But 23 is like, girl, you're 23. Like, you're a 23-year-old. But 22 was like, you ain't nothing. You ain't nobody. Like, 21 is like, hey, 21. But, like, 22 was like, okay, like, you're 22. Like, cool. Like, period. Like, you know, do what you gotta do. But you're, like, you're still a kid. Like, go ahead, do what you gotta do. Like, you can do whatever. But 23 is like, what are you doing? But I also feel like I feel like I've done nothing. Like, I feel like, not in a bad way, but I feel like the sky is the limit. And I hopefully, by the grace of God, I'll always feel like that. I'll always feel like the sky's the limit and I have all the opportunity in the world. But I just feel like, well, I'm 23. I'm like, achieved nothing. Like, I'm still have every day to do whatever I want to do. Like, I'm still doing it. Like, I'm literally a baby. I've done nothing. But it's also like, girl, like, where's your credit? When are you going to my house? Like, when are you going to do this? When are you going to da 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 da? And it's just like, everybody just be quiet. So, yeah, it's just crazy with age and just, like, perception of age. But it's so funny because, like, kids have no concept of time. And it's just so funny to me. Because I asked my little cousin, she's like, how old do you think I am? First, she's talking about some 399. Girl, be serious. I'm like, oh, how old do you think I am? And because she asked me, she's like, oh, you're older. She's only 5, so, well, she's 4 or 5. I don't know. But, kids, whatever. So she's like, oh, are you older than your sister? I'm like, I look older than her? Like, I'm like, no, she's older than me. I mean, we're only 2 years apart, so it's not that big of a deal. But I was like, how old do you think I am? She was like, 16. I said, girl, yeah. But it's so funny that kids don't have a concept of time. But once you do get a concept of time, it's like, time is running out. But yeah. Okay, back to my 2025 intentions. So I should have wrote down the word intentions, but I looked at the word resolution. And resolution is, the definition is a firm decision to do or not to do something. And that is exactly, let me look up intentions as well. But that is exactly how I feel about this year. Like, you either gonna do it or you're not gonna do it. And that's literally like what it is. You're gonna say that you're gonna do it and you're gonna do it, or you're just gonna play around and you're not gonna be serious and you're not gonna get anywhere. You're gonna be mad when January comes around next year and you're in the same position that you were last year. So you make a decision and you stick by your decision. That's a resolution. Now, intentions refers, quote unquote, refer to your mental plan, purpose, or aim for action in guiding your decision and behavior. A distinct from the specific goals of focusing on more... Wait, what? By focusing more on how and why. Examples, be more patient, rather than the what, as in finish the project. Ooh! Wait, that kind of eats. Like, intentions is more about, I want to be more active. And I want to run a lot. But I'm saying, like, that could be, like, finishing the project rather than the what. But the how and why is, like, I'm going to run 15 miles. I'm going to run 30 miles each month. That's my specific intentions. Every day, I need to run 3 miles for me to run, if I run 5 days a week, at least out of a 7-day week, for me to run 15 miles a week, for me to run 30 miles a month, Like, a specific plan, a specific decision, a specific behavior towards a goal, rather than, this is, my year needs to be amazing, and it needs to be amazing. That's just it. And it's going to be an amazing year. No, girl. I need to read more books. I need to do what I'm going to say. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. So, always, set your intentions. Still focus on resolutions, because, it is kind of the same thing. But I feel like intentions, let me write that down, actually. Intention, it just speaks more to me. So, let's set intentions rather than resolutions. Yeah. But, I don't want to get, all my, like, intentions are very super duper specific to me in my life. So, I'm not going to, like, say all my intentions, but I'll say a few. So, and some of them, I, like, follow through, like, each year. Like, like, I always have run on them. I always have, like, eat more. I always have read more books. Like, I'll always have specific things on my list every year. But what I do have right now, and I wrote some on my phone, like, honestly, like, a month ago, I wrote, like, my intentions for next year, my intentions for just, like, the next few years and my next few months. But specifically that I wrote for 2026, number 1, read the Bible. And yes, like, this past year, I've grown my relationship with God so much. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Like, literally, I love God. Thank you, my Lord and Savior, for everything. But I want to actually, like, read the Bible. Like, I think my first step for growing my relationship with God was, like, being physical, going to church. I feel like it's a big step for somebody to actually get up in the morning on a Sunday when you don't have to work, when you don't have to do anything, and making the decision to actually go to church rather than, like, I'm going to pray and the Lord's here with me. And, like, that's whatever worked for certain people. But for me, I needed the actual physical, like, action of getting up, getting dressed, putting on a nice outfit to go to church, to go sit for 2 hours in church. Like, I needed to do that. At least, like, I did that a lot. Like, even in college, like, I would go to my cousin's church. Like, I would go to church, like, by myself, or sometimes I'd bring my friends, but most of the time, like, by myself. And, like, that was a big step for me. So that, but I really, and I, like, pray, like, every day. But I really, really want to, like, actually sit down and read the Bible, like, know the stories, know all the books, know the people. Like, I really want to read the Bible. So I started listening to this podcast. It's called, what's it called, guys? What's it called? It's called Bible in a Year. Yeah, Bible in a Year. With Father Mike Schmitz. Yeah. So I'm just reading. I just started that today, so I don't know. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Like, he started with the first book, the first chapter of the first book of the Bible. So, we'll see how I feel about it, and we'll see what it does. But yeah, I just started reading by doing that. So, grow my relationship with God and read more. That's read the Bible more. I also put better relationship with food. I eat every day, but It's so interesting, like, what I want to see on here, because I don't want everybody in my business. But, that's for me to decide. But I eat like a little baby. I literally eat like a baby, and I don't have a big appetite. And I sometimes, honestly, like, I eat one meal a day, and that's bad. And it's crazy because my job that I do, like, I work in health and wellness, and, like, you can't preach stuff without doing stuff. So, I gotta eat better. I definitely got to, focus. I honestly don't really eat a lot of fast food. I eat, like, Chick-fil-A is the only fast food I eat. I eat kava, and, like, that's the only stuff, and sushi. But that's the only stuff, like, I eat out. Everything else, like, and sometimes I don't even feel like eating out. Like, honestly, sometimes I just want, like, a home cooked meal. But that's also what I put on here. Cooking more. I want to cook more as well. So yeah, better relationship with food. What else? Run at least once a week. Yeah, that. But then I wrote 30 miles a month. So, right? So that's my intentions. Like, in order to run more, I need to at least run once a week. Like, even if it gets really busy during the week, I need to at least run once a week. But I'm gonna try to really run 30 miles a month. I want to be yoga certified at least by the end of the year, or like, look into it, or, like, start taking classes, or register for, like, a class certificate. But I really want to be yoga certified. Somebody, like, a year ago or, like, 2 years ago asked me if I wanted to do that, and I said no, because that was never my intentions. But yoga could literally change your body, and, like, your physical health and your mental health are so intertwined. It's crazy. Like, you like, releasing tension in your body, releasing tension in your hips. Oh my gosh, like, could literally change the whole trajectory of your body, of your brain. Like, it's crazy how intertwined your body and your mind are. So I want to be yoga certified because I love, like, doing yoga, exercise. Like, that's how I started the Habit Project. So I really, like, want to look into that. But I want it to be by a specific person. Like, either I want it to be, like, a black woman, or, I definitely want it to be a woman. That's just my preference. I would love for it to be a black woman, or a person of color, just because, like, yoga originated from, the Buddhist religion, and I think, guys, pretty sure, but from Asian culture, and I just want to learn it from somebody from the culture of what it started, and I don't know, but like, if you guys know, but on TikTok it was like circulating, and this girl she was like saying, Pilates is just for these people, da 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 da. But like, no, Pilates was literally started. She's like, Pilates is only for people of a certain class. You have to have a certain look to do this, da da da. I don't even know that's what she was really saying, but that's how it was perceived by other people. And it's like, no, Pilates started by, I don't know if it's a story, but this is what I heard. Pilates started by a man in jail, and he taught it to 2 black women, and just for like spirituality, and again, to connect your body and your mind, and just like how to exercise without having any equipment, like without anything. Like, that's how it started. So for someone to say it has to be a certain class, or you have to have a certain look or something to start Pilates, start exercise, it's just like, what? So wrap it up. I want to be yoga certified, but I want to look for the right person to take classes for my certification. So that's that. Also, the Happy Project rebrand. Yeah, I just need to get back how I was when I started. Like, I was in it. I was just producing so much ideas and just doing everything I said I was gonna do, and I've stepped away from that, and I just need to focus, and I just need to get back on that, because I always believe that, I forgot who said it, I think it was like Kai Snat or something, but he was like, if you think about something every day, like, that's how you know you love it, and that's how you know you're supposed to be doing it. And I think about that, I think I said this before on one of my other episodes, but I think about the Happy Project every single day, every second, like, everything I do, I'm like, oh yeah, this can be for the Happy Project, like, that's what I think about all the time. So I just need to get focused, and I love the Happy Project, and I just love, like, who I am when I'm so involved in that type of work. So I just want to get back into that. Go to 3 different countries this year. I'm going to Singapore next month, and I'm going to Thailand, not next month, I just lied, in the middle of this year. And I'm supposed to be going to, I'm supposed to go to study abroad. Well, not even study abroad. I'm supposed to go to school in London next year. Not supposed to, I am. So, yeah, that's my 3 countries right there, honestly. But, yeah, hopefully I'm going to go 3 different countries just this year. What else? What else do I have? Invest my money. Yeah, duh, because hello, yeah. I would love to solo travel, and my trip to London is going to be that, so yeah. My love life, yeah, whatever, I'm not gonna talk about that on here because y'all not gonna be in my business. But I said I'm in my cute single like, being single is so fun, because there was this what's it called, this TikTok earlier. Literally, TikTok is my resource, and that's my one resolution. Stop being on my phone so much, to be in a real world, for real. Like, TikTok is absorbing my brain. I'm literally brain rot. But she was like, when you're booked and busy, and when you got hobbies and stuff, it's not even time to think about a man. And I'm like, yes, but also no. Oh my gosh, my mom is calling me. Girl, I can't. Please don't. Anyways, but she was like, it's so easy to decenter men. It's like, yes, but also no, because you could still be booked and busy and got all this stuff, and you still be talking about men all day. Like, anybody want to hear all that? If the man is not doing what he needs to be doing, kick him out of here. And that's just really how I'm feeling. Like, y'all really got one strike, and that's it. So, yeah. But, I'm open. I'm just open. I love being like, even though I'm not an auntie, because none of my friends or anybody I know got kids. But I'm just my like fun, like that's just how I feel. That's just literally how I feel. Like, that's how I feel right now. So, and I just want to keep living that. Not say you can't do that with a man, because you can, but that's just not what I'm feeling. But tomorrow I could be saying something different. I don't know. But yeah. And so I had 3 questions that I wrote down. What else did I talk about? What else did I write down? Yeah, guys, I don't know. That's really all I got. I had like 3 little questions. That's kind of I have a lot of things on my list, but some stuff is specific, and they don't know nobody's business but mine. So yeah, but I had 3 like reflection questions that I'm gonna ask you guys, and you guys should write down in your journal. But also, everybody should write a list of their 2026 intentions. But what am I proud of this year from 2025, even if nobody else knew? Okay, I'm gonna say 2 things. So one thing I'm really proud of that everybody knows, like, graduated, like, duh, yes. And the other thing, something like I'm proud of that people don't really know. That I don't know. I mean, that I started my podcast, and like, cause this is something I really want to do for a long time, and I just want to like actually really be productive and like I said, set my intentions and do what I'm saying I'm gonna do. But I really wanted to like start doing this for a long time. Oh, also like being like more in the fashion world. Like, I work at Coach, and I love it. And like, I have my job, and then I have that job, and that's like my fun job. And I love going to both my jobs, but I love doing something not in the field that I thought I was going to. Like, I never would have thought like I would have been working in fashion or anything like that. But I love dressing up to go to work. Everybody's like, you're so cute, you're so cute, you dress up, and I'm like, yes, because I love this. Like, literally, I have a shopping addiction. It's so bad, but I guess that too, getting my jobs and like saving my money. And yeah, that I've been working 2 jobs for about 3 months now, and I lied, 2 months, but working 2 jobs for a day is hard, but I've really been like loving it. So that I'll say that, working 2 jobs this year. And in the beginning of the summer, I was like, oh, F everybody, this is so hard, I can't even get 1 job. And now I got 2 jobs. Like, I'm so proud of myself. So yeah, that. What did you learn about yourself this year? I learned that I have really bad anxiety, and my anxiety could literally kill me. Like, it's so bad, guys. But I'm so thankful that, like, people used to say, oh, like, having an anxiety attack. But I never had an anxiety attack until I had an anxiety attack, and I said, oh yeah, girl, that's an anxiety attack. So yeah, crazy. But my anxiety is like so bad. But now I've learned how to manage it and self-regulate myself. But I need to put this on my list too. I want to go to therapy this year. Well, I did before, but I want to start again. And thinking about like seeing a psychiatrist, getting on medicine, that's not a bad thing. It is not a bad thing. There ain't nothing wrong with you. Maybe there is, but there ain't nothing wrong with you if you want to get on medicine. If you need to take your medicine, you need to take your medicine, and that's your business. So yeah, and in medicine, whatever that means to you. If I need to be on ADHD medicine, if I need to be on like, I don't know, cause I'm a little crazy and a little cuckoo. So whatever they say that I need. But yeah, that. And then my last question. So I want everybody to also write down this question. So what am I proud of, even if nobody knew this year? What did I learn about myself this year? And the last question is, I kind of scribbled this, so I don't really know what I was writing. What can I create more space for this year? What can I create for more space this year? Would definitely be saying yes. Saying yes to just literally everything. Like, if somebody's like, you want to go out, and I'm broke, I mean, also, like, you know, do what you gotta do. But if, oh my god, my mom keeps calling me. Girl, 1 second. Please, girl. If I am, like, not doing anything and I have the funds to do it, go out. Like, just create more space to say yes, to have more opportunities, to go out more. But, like, I don't want to be in nobody's club. Like, I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do that stuff. Like, I literally don't drink. Not even wine. Like, I stopped drinking because that's just ill to me. For me. But, yeah, like, literally, like, after graduation, like, I stopped drinking because it was just, like, ain't nobody want to take shots. Like, for me, I don't want to take shots because then I wake up in the morning and feel like, ugh. And that's just, like, ew. Like, I don't, and I'm lightweight, so it's, like, it's not even fun to me. And I still have a great time any other way. So, yeah. But those are my 3 questions. And, yeah, I kind of, got stuff to do because I was yapping for a long time. But I'm so glad that I want to try to put out an episode at least every month. No. Every week. Let me write that down as my episode every month. I mean, oh my gosh, I keep saying every month. Every week. But yeah, that's I need to set high intentions for this year. And yeah, like, let's stop, let's dream for the stars and let's really manifest, but actually put forward those intentions, actually make progress, and actually do it rather than just having a resolution and just say you're going to do this and manifest this. Actually put steps towards it. But yeah, that's all, guys. So thanks for coming to another episode. My song of the day, I actually wrote this down too, crazy. But my song of the day is Girl Get Up by SZA and Doechii. They ate bad. Girl, get up, girl. Yeah, ate. What else? My do's and my don'ts. Any don'ts? Do I have any don'ts from lately in my life? Don'ts. Oh, do wake up early. I need to be more on time for work. Yeah, I only be like, I always be on time for work, but I might be like a minute late or 2. But I want to wake up like earlier, and like I want to like drink my tea. I want to read my book, or even if I have time to run in the morning, I just want to take my time and not rush and just have my life together. And yes, that's kind of my do. I don't really have a don't right now. So yeah, that's fine. But yeah, I hope everybody has a great day. And yeah, guys, see you guys later. Thanks for listening to me. And have a good night and whatever. Have a great rest of your day or whatever. And yeah, I hope you guys stay batty forever. And that's it. I'm gonna hang up. Now. But yeah, okay. Bye. Thanks. Bye. Bye.